What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy Dante here, back from Digimon Laboratory with yet another market watch. Can you believe this is my third time recording this? Technical issues, left and right, so I just gave it up yesterday. I was like, I'll do it on Thursday. It'll be a little later. But I do have a video coming out for you on Saturday. We are still doing part 2 of Future Visions. That will be coming. Alright, so before we get started, please drop a like, drop a comment, hit the notification bell, hit that subscribe button. We're going to keep on pushing on. Now, of course, we got to start off with the flagship of the channel, the Alphamon. Alphamon, it seems like, is going up in price because everybody's preparing for this S antibody stuff. You see right now, everybody's trying to get their Alphamons. You see one here at 16 sold, one here at 16 sold, 3 sold at 19.34. If you want your Alphamons, get them now. I mean, you could have got when it was like 13, 14. When I was saying this is just wait until after nationals, when all this stuff going up, it's going to start to go up. Now it's 16, 17. I mean, you got 17 pushing 18. This card is in. It is one of the staples. It is one of the staples of the S antibody deck. Even going forward, if you're playing Black S antibody, just playing an Alphamon variant with the dual girl mons and just throwing them up in there, it is kind of like the staple. Like this is like your finisher and almost like your main attacker. Like this card with any games in S antibody, especially the black ones. So if you want to play S antibody black, pick them up now before they go up to 20, 25s. These are secrets. Remember that. Secrets do tend to hold their value a little better than other things like SRs and things like that. Since there's really only 2 secrets per box, but you have a chance of one of those secrets being the alternate art rather than a secret, or even both your secrets. So just take that in mind. Omnimon. Omnimon is stabilizing around 750. You got one person here just trying to throw it away at 750. Another person here is doing 755. If you can get this card, hold on to it, get it graded. Hopefully, get a 9 or a 10, between a 9 and a 10, depending on what grading system that you use. If we can go ahead, you can go ahead and do that. Then, by all means, do it. If you can get this card anywhere between 650 and 8 and grade it, and then just hold on to it, this thing easily be worth $1,000, $2,000 in the future, easily. So you easily make your money back. It's an investment. Side note: the Omnimon, the original arts of this Omnimon, the alternate arts of this Omnimon, isn't seeing that big of a bump, but because a lot of people liking Diaboromon next set, they feel like next format is gonna be more of a controlly, kind of bring everything down. Ice Wall gets hit. Reinforced Memory Boost gets hit. So no oppressive security control. It's one of the things to where a lot of people think is going to be, especially with yellow coming out as hyper security control, just based off of what the Zoe archetype does in its evolutions. You still get 3 Musketeers. MDF gets banned, so Lil Loop is not oppressive. Lil Loop actually has to morph in order to do anything spectacular. Livemon's a great card, don't get me wrong. It is a great card and a great deck, no matter what. But just to be that top 2 dog, like we saw in this format with the Nationals results, it's going to have to adapt. It is going to have to do something. It might have to go more aggressive and aggro just to keep up. This, in particular, Omnimon, with the likes of Diaboromon being in the format, if more people start playing Diaboromon, more people are going to be playing this type of Omnimon to delete one, and then it deletes all the rest of them. So keep that in mind when deck building. If Diaboromon is running around in your locals, play a red deck, play a blue deck, throw this Omnimon in, and as soon as they try to build a board and don't have Armageddon out, drop it, pop the board. Simple as that. It deletes all Digimon that share that name. So all the Diaboromon tokens share the name. All the Diaboromons share the same name. So if they don't have Armageddon out, just take them out. Just take them all out. Omnimon Resort Defeat is seeing a price drop. It was 70 before Nationals. It's now going down to 65, 66. A lot of people just trying to make a quick buck. They don't want to play black or purple anymore coming next format. Just trying to throw it away. It's going to keep a $60 price point at least because of security control plays it at 4. This is high rarity. Right now, black plays it. Right now, purple plays it until we get better level 7s coming up in the future. Then you might see this card kind of fall down, be like a second option to those decks. But yeah, like this card, like I think I'm gonna go down a little bit more. It might hit 60 for alternate art. The regular arts are around 50, 55. They took a hit. So if you want to, you can pick it up now or wait till BT7 comes when nobody's really thinking about any colors right now besides red, yellow, blue, and probably green. Purple would be still good because purple has now that Eismon loop and Eismon scatter mode for like the next month before next month and a half before that gets hit. But yeah, like a lot of people are looking at the other 4 colors rather than black and purple unless you're playing like Machine Dramon or something like that or S anybody. But yeah, I mean, it'll go down a little bit more. If you really want this, alternate art, 60 is about the right price. 65 too. Anything over 65 right now, you be paying a premium. So just keep that in mind when shopping. Pyrodramon alternate mode. Not alternate mode. Dragon mode alternate art. The jammy one. It seemed like it's stabilizing around about 24, 25. When you were sleeping on this card when it was less than 20, and I told you to pick it up, now you see what's going on. A lot of people are getting ready for the structure deck coming in BT7. A lot of people are getting ready for the Imperial Dramon blue-green, jamming, piercing, everything type of deck. So a lot of people are starting to just grab these, hold on to them, play them in a deck. It is the match rate of this Imperial Dramon that you do play. I've seen some deck builds that play 2 of it. I've seen some deck builds that play 1 of it. But they do play this. They do play all 3. Not the green Imperial Dramon, but they play all 3 of the blue Imperial Dramon in some capacity and some number. It's probably one of the first decks I've seen outside of Diaboromon that plays like 6 or more level 6s. And it's been a while. I think Ragnaroromon was probably one of them decks back then that just like, yeah, we're just going to play just different random level 6 and see what path we go. There you can say Lord Nightmon, but Lord Nightmon was the main catalyst. You just threw in extra stuff just to throw in extra stuff. So, you want to just sit there and depend on Lord Nightmon, even though it was good. It was more of an engine card while everything else just, set you up. This is good. Like, this is going to be, if you still want to get it, you can. If you pay anything over 25, it's going to be premium for you. So if you want it, you better get it now. Especially if you want to play Imperial Dramon. Diaboromon, whichever one, however you want to say it. Boy, if it's your fancy. Is at 70. A lot of people are liking this deck. A lot of people saw it top, I believe it was the EU. Yeah, I think it was EU Nationals. It was about to make top 4 before it got disqualified for his camera freezing. But he basically had game on board against the Gobblebon player. Yeah, like everybody's going for Diaboromon. It's a great deck. It's something that can compete with the meta going forward. It does have the Skull Nightmon package to kind of get that level 4, level 5 synergy to just keep on trying to prop your level 6s on board. If you don't know, go back and watch episode 6 live when me and Primitive was talking about just everything in BT7, how the Skull Nightmon engine just with the Deadly Axemon just constantly when you delete the 1, it brings the 2 out, and then you take the other 2 and play the 1 underneath it, and it constantly gives you a 4 into a 5, and then when that 5 is deleted, it brings the 4s back, and then it constantly keep on repeating itself and repeating itself. So it gives you that consistent presence on board to try to get into your level 6s a lot faster while you brazen up and stack. So it's a $7 card. If you didn't get this bad boy when it was like 55, 60, you're not paying premium. Simple as that. And Law Boy, alternate art. I told you not to buy this at 60. I said this is going to drop. I said it's one of those things to where it's a product of, Mega Digimon Fusion. That's not a bad card whatsoever. But alternate art for 60 is expensive. It is literally the most expensive card in EX01. We'll get to Machine Dramon later, but do not pay $60 for this alternate art. Now, I did hear the ratios were not like the main set. There's no guarantees of anything. It's almost like you just pulling just to pull. Which most card games do that with their side sets. They don't guarantee the ratios in the side sets, just the main sets, because the main sets come more often. I say just wait. Analog Boy might be, I wouldn't say power crap, but it might be underlooked come this summer. A lot of people are like, well, white decks are really going to be doing anything. Well, what white cards do I really want to play this way? I don't want to play with the, BT8 Armor Evolution stuff. There's nothing really in BT7. So this card go down in price. It might go down to like 30, 40-ish. It's still a $30, $40 card. But don't pay 60 for this. This is not worth it. Unless you pull one, okay. But don't pay it. Don't pay the price for this. Beelzemon hype is real. Beelzemon and Three Musketeers, I seen that. Beelzemon and Three Musketeers, because the Impmon gets back either 3 Musketeers Digimon or a 7 Great Lords, and he is a 7 Great Demon Lords. So you get the Beelzemon back. It's to help 3 Musketeers put a bit body on board, pop a blocker or anything that's level 4 or lower, and being able to have a presence on board while you have your 3 Musketeer cards to just constantly push in for more security checks. Yeah, $50. And then the Beelzemon hype in EXO2, which if they keep with the same, if they keep consistent with the same schedule releases, we should have EXO2 late this year. So the Beelzemon hype is real. People love it. People gonna play it. I mean, if you're going to play Beelzemon or you're playing 3 Musketeers and you have this alternate art, get rid of it. I say get rid of it. Just pick up the secret for like, 20, 25. Get a couple of those and you don't, unless you want to bling it out, that's on you. That's whatever fits your fancy. Lucemon is around 40. Man, oh man. Lucemon's around $40, people. $40. Lucemon alternate art is around 50. No, actually over 50. 54, 55. If you plan on playing Fall Down mode or Chaos mode, I hate when they change the names, but if you want to play Fall Down mode, you're going to have to play Lucemons. If you're not playing that, I wouldn't worry about picking them up. Simple. Just simple as that. Nothing more, just simple as that. Lilithmon alternate art is hitting about 50. People are loving Lilithmon. I love Lilithmon. My first bid tournament win was with Lilithmon back in BT1. That was my first bid tournament win with Lilithmon. The card is good. Lilithmon will always be one of them Digimon to where it is either the main focus of the deck or it's a great support Digimon in purple. So it will never really fall out of favor whatsoever. Option cards going to be more prevalent when it comes to EXO2 with the plugins. So it's just going to be wild and crazy the further we go. Liv Mon, won't be touched, but everything around her had to be hit. The Mon went through one because of loops. MDF went to zero because of loops and because of Susanoo coming. That tells you how powerful Liv Mon herself is, because she's the catalyst of all these loops that are going on in the meta. If you want to pick up a Liv Mon alternate art, this is about the right price for it. Between 40 and 50 is about right. She'll stay relevant, especially because she won the nationals and she got third and fourth. So two made top four in our nationals. She'll stay relevant. She'll stay around. Regular arts was around 20. If you want to play Liv Mon, pick those up. Test the deck first. And then if you really, really like the deck and it fits your fancy and you want to upgrade it, then upgrade to the alternate arts. Magna Angemon. Yeah, I spoiled it when we look at the Lucemon prices. Magna Angemon's like 14, almost 15. Security control. The Zoe security deck is going to play it. It's just a great card. Especially when you draw a turn one, prop on the board, give them 7, recover security. Your opponent is not going to attack unless something has rush on it. So they're going to try to build a board. Next turn, Digivolve right into Seraphimon. Draw a card. Now you can start hitting for +1 security while, building up and erasing. It's one of those cards to where yellow is going down the route of security control and security management. So it's one of them cards to where, if you have BT1 just, at your locals, you might want to pick up a box. See how many Magna Angemons you can probably pull all there. If you pull 2, you're talking about, $27 between just the 2 of those. And those are just SRs. That's not to mention a secret you might pull. That's not to mention the alternate arts you might pull. Yeah. Pretty good card. It's still, I believe it's a $10 card. I think this is a little premium for my liking, but I think it's a $10 card, but it's still good. Machinedramon is dropping. Remember when this card was $150 and I was telling people don't buy it? Yeah. If you listen to me, you said a lot of money. Right now you can buy 3 Machinedramons now for the price of the one alternate art back then. That's just me. So Machinedramon is a good deck. It's just been found out. So Machinedramon has this ability that when it would be deleted, you trash 2 level 5s from underneath it, prevent its deletion. But if you bounce it, or if you spin to the bottom of the deck, this effect doesn't trigger. Remember that. So when you go against blue and they're bouncing stuff and getting rid of, remember that. Just like, if you play in a deck that's like, oh yeah, no, spin that. Remember that. You can be getting rid of by that stuff. Yeah, you can't have your DP reduced by yellow. That's great. If yellow gets big, Machinedramon can actually be a good counter deck. Especially being this big old giant beefy, protect the castle type of deck. While you building up and raising another one, and then promote the other one, now you got 2 Machinedramons out that really can be reduced in DP or deleted. If it is deleted, you got deleted multiple times. My opinion, this is a $40 card. If you want to pay $42, $43 for it, go ahead. It's not that bad. Just be wary. Don't pay any more than $45 for this card, especially if you're going to play the deck. Don't let nobody, cheat you out of it. $40, I think is good. This is a little premium, but a couple bucks don't hurt nobody. Impmon alternate art, $37 at the lowest. You're looking at $38, $39. Why is this card? Well, because you get to return 1 7 Great Lemur or 3 Musketeers. Digimon to your card to your hand. Digimon card. There you go. Trash 1, return 1 back. It is what it is. That means Bialzamon comes back. That means Livmon comes back. When we get a Daemon comes back. You can get back Bialystarmon. You can get all the Three Musketeers. Avenged Kidmon's a Three Musketeer. So yeah, yeah. Of course, if it didn't have Bialystar in the background, it'd be a $20, at most alternate art. Waifu tax is a thing, y'all. It is a thing. Ancient Greymon. A lot of people are getting ready and gearing up towards to go to the Emperor Greymon, Ancient Gearmon. I mean, not Ancient Gearmon, Ancient Greymon, Emperor Greymon type of deck. They're going back to Greymon Tribal because Jesmon's getting slaughtered at the end of this month. Jesmon didn't even make top 8 of this Nationals. It had a lot of problems with it. Maybe when a structure deck comes out, sometime next year, or what we see in Japan, maybe that fits Jesmon. I mean, Jesmon, Red and Loremon getting their own structure deck, so maybe we'll go ahead and see how they actually fit. So, Ancient Greymon is sitting at a cool whopping $39-$40. Remember when this card was on like 25? Hey, that's all I gotta say. It is a great card. It pairs very, very well with the promo Agunimon, to where from a level 3 you're able to digivolve up into it for 3 memory. So yeah, I think it's very, very good. I really do think it's very, very good. Agunimon is on attack, if I'm not mistaken. Agunimon is on attack, and Lobomon is on Digivolution. So be wary of that if you're playing the ancient decks. Be wary of that. It's a great card. Great card. Great card. Great card. Sano Rhizomon. So this is X and embody support. Doesn't say it, but this is directly X and embody support. Alphamon is getting this deck with Dual Greymon. How do we say his name? I think it's Dual Greymon. It's getting its own deck. Alphamon can always boost itself to 12, 13, 14, 15, 16K. Alphamon can always hit that 13K threshold that this card needs. And as soon as Alphamon paid it 2 memory, it gains the +1 security because it's 13K. And then at the end of the attack, you gain the 2 memory back. So it's one of those things to where it basically gets +1 security for free. So definitely, if you're going to play X anybody, you should have got this card when this card was like $12-$15. This card is now spiked to 30. I myself, I'm going to probably have to pick up 2 of these. I'm pretty sure I can get them cheaper at my locals. A lot of people wouldn't mind trading me when I get my case for some other stuff. But yeah, you need to play at least 2 because Alphamon's too good with this card. Just too good. And then there's a Black Run Knight deck that's running around here with Craniumon and Alphamon. That also plays this. So yeah, that's just the way to go with Black right now. Speaking of Black, Omnimon Alta S. I believe it made a top 32 in Europe, I believe. With D Brigade, I want to say. I want to say it's D Brigade. Being able to digivolve on top of any of your red or black level 6s, and to de-digivolve the entire board and then delete anything 5K or less. That hits all rookies. That hits 90% of champions. You have your obligatory, like Octomon, it's just 7K for no reason because it's vanilla. Your 2 cost blockers are 6K. So okay, not 90%. So I'll say like 70% of your champions it'll delete. Being able to de-digivolve the entire board, that's strong. That's extremely strong, especially with these smaller decks that like to go like Champion Rush. You just de-digivolve everything and deletes the entire board. It's like a Regeki. It's a board wipe, straight up. You see it going up to 25, 23, 24s. I've always loved this card. I mean, if you want to, pick it up. This is about the right price. Can it go down? Yes. Will it go down to like $20? Probably so. But there's too much hype around red and black right now, especially going to BT7 and in BT7 for this card not to see a price increase. 100%. Jessamine alternate art. It's decent. It's at a decent price point. I think 15, 16 is about right. Depending on what the structured deck is going to do for it. If you really, really, really want to do a super early investment, if you can hold on that long, pick these up before the OCG announces what's in the structure deck and how good it is. And if it's bad, sell them off immediately. If it's good, you got them before the hype. This Jessamine, I don't know if you can really power creep this Jessamine unless you're going to make something busted for Jessamine. But who knows? Bandai does some crazy things. Who knows? So, this is about right. I looked at this yesterday for my initial run of this video. It was at 15. It went up to 16.5. People were starting to pick it up, at a cheaper end. You want to get in a trade for a couple of like $30, man, go for it. I mean, it's no harm in it whatsoever. It'll go back up. It's no harm in it whatsoever. Now, to end the video, I see the pre-sales. I see them. Surprisingly, I am shocked. Lusamon Chaos Mode, $45. Magna Garurumon, $8. Kazuchimon, $7. Do I think Kazuchimon is a $7 card? No, I think it's like a $4, maybe $5 card. I think this is a little premium for my liking. We'll have to see what this deck does. If you can compare it with the Zoe deck or just make an aggressive yellow deck that just, pumps out 3, 4, or 5 security checks at one time. It might warrant that. Magna Garurumon, I know my co-host Primitive was pretty hyped about this one. I think it's a very good card. I really do. $8. I think it's a little high. If you said 5, 6, I thought, okay, that'd be fine. Lusamon Chaos Mode, I think might be a $35, $40 secret. A lot of people are hyped about this. Mastermind's going to be a deck. Mastermind's coming in hard. Mastermind's coming in swinging. And it's one of those things to where you got to be ready for that. And speaking of Mastermind, everything on spot. Let's go ahead and look up Mastermind alternate art. Let's go ahead and look up Mastermind alternate art. See how much that is. Mastermind alternate arts are sitting at a cool $20. Now, what is this going to do when the structure deck comes out? Mastermind just might be a legit deck. Not Mastermind secondary to Live Mind. Not Mastermind secondary to Live Mind Titamon. But Mastermind with Live Mind as a secondary Digimon. Mastermind just may be a legit viable tier 1.5, tier 2 deck. So, and what I mean by that is it has every opportunity to top a big tournament. It has every opportunity to win a big tournament. and it has a dark horse chance to actually win a nationals. So for what we see now, and this is, of course, I am entitled to go ahead and change my opinion whatsoever when the more support and the more announcements, even ban list hits the whole entire. There's too many variables. But Mastermind's a deck, especially when the stretch deck comes out. That might be something. So watch out for that. If you want to play purple yellow, pick up the Masterminds now. Pick up these Masterminds now. The regular art Masterminds are not that expensive. I think they're like $3. But if you want to bling it out, and you're like, I like Mastermind no matter what, so let me go ahead and bling it out. Pick this up ASAP. I mean, can it go down to 15? I don't know. It's an alternate art, and it's going to be relevant. That's the thing. This is going to be relevant for a very long time. Even if purple is not the top dog or the top color, top two colors, never sleep on purple. Never. Never sleep on the color purple. And I'm so serious. When it comes to this game, never sleep on purple. Red has its heyday. Blue has its days. Green's iffy. Green needs more support. Is good, but needs superb support. Maybe Ancient Beelmon would do something. Black depends on what they do with the S antibodies. We see some good things coming along. The good Alphamon stuff, the good Dexmon, is getting better. Black is getting better by the day. Purple, don't sleep on purple. Purple is always like that top 2, top 3 color, no matter what. If red and blue's up there, purple's up there. If black and yellow's up there, purple's up there. Like, it's always like that third best color. You can't go wrong with purple. I'm so serious. Now, with that being said, when it comes to the pre-release, the pre-releases are not as bad as I think they are. They're not bad at all. Not like, $100 Lucamons. Come on now. Do I think you should be cautious? Yes. Do I think if you get these, you're just out of your mind? No. I think this is going to be up to your discretion, what you want to do, how much you want to pay for it, whole entire nine. I mean, we can sit here and go pre-sale hunting. I got a high to low. As you can see, all these cards, very, very, very reasonable. Ancient Beetlemon, $3 for SR. You got the box toppers, $6, $7. I mean, outside of Tommy probably warrants it as if Tommy was a box topper, he will warrant it. But guess what? He's not a box topper. JP, I don't think so. But you just see the highest is Chaos Mode. And then Zoe's the highest box topper at 15. Ancient Greymons at 8. Dual Growmons at 9. If you want to get your cards now pre-sale, do it. Do it. If you're like, ooh, these are good, I don't know, shall I pull the trigger? Go ahead. Do I think you would be an idiot for, or you were just, no. I think these are actually good prices for these cards. Especially these three cards right here. A lot of people think this is the meta. A lot of people think it's going to be Greymon Tribal, but Emperor Greymon. A lot of people think it's going to be Magic Garurumon or Imperadramon. A lot of people going to be thinking it's X Antibody. A lot of people think this is the top 3 colors, but then you have to also remember yellow's a thing. This is why Zoe box toppers are pre-sale at 15s. This is why Zoe's pre-sale at 8. This is not bad. This is actually a good pre-sale. A very, very good pre-sale. So if you spend your money on this pre-sale, I do not blame you whatsoever. This is fantastic pre-sale. Fantastic. Well, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I got to start my Fusion Vision video. So with that being said, I am Dante. This is the Digimon Laboratory. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.